Hello guys, this is Araiz and welcome to a new stream. I'm currently setting up the stream over on YouTube, so just hold on for a couple of minutes while I'll see if everything's alright. Okay, everything seems to be alright. As you guys can see the stream title, I'm going to be doing a live reaction to the latest Marvel's Avengers War Table, especially for the launch week, since the game is launching this week and is already out. Well, for people who got higher versions of the games, like I think Earth's Mightiest Heroes, they already got the game 3 days early. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over to YouTube. Okay. Now, as you guys can see, only 3 minutes left until the stream starts, around 5:30 p.m. But I don't think the stream will actually start at that time, because I think it's 30 minutes countdown, then it's the actual stream itself. Now I'm just gonna, I guess, wait for the countdown to appear, because I do once the countdown happens, I'll have like stuff to say. So I'm just gonna wait down for this current countdown before the next one appears. I also know that PlayStation and the Marvel YouTube channel are doing their own ones, which they set to 6 p.m. So yeah, that shows it starts at 6 p.m. Now if we go over, there's a NVIDIA GeForce special event going on. I think it's to showcase the new tech, but I'm not going to be doing any reaction to that, and I will be strictly doing a reaction to the War Table stream. Now I do want to open a new tab for Twitter. Actually, let's see. We have a minute 30 seconds to go. So I'll use this time to basically say what I'm going to discuss once the countdown appears. So firstly, I want to discuss Chadwick Boseman's passing that happened a few days ago on Friday, and my my tribute for Chadwick Boseman. And then I want to talk about a little bit about The Last of Us Part 2, and maybe some other things that I haven't planned, but yeah, that's all the plans I have. Okay, and we just have 45 seconds. I wonder what's the reaction in the stream. So a lot of, they just listen down characters they want: Captain Marvel, Wolverine, Black Panther, and who else? Yeah, Scarlet Witch and Ant-Man. I would have really loved Black Panther, especially as a way to, kind of as a tribute, and as a tribute to Chadwick Boseman in a way. Now we're just waiting for Marvel's Avengers to initiate the stream. Let me just refresh. Okay, so apparently they are gonna reveal a new DLC character. I personally believe that Captain Marvel will be an unlockable character in the main game, but since the game's already out, I haven't heard anything spoiled about it, so maybe she's not. So she could be the first reveal, and not the first reveal. Obviously, Hawkeye is the first reveal. Well, the next reveal, but she comes out before Hawkeye. That's what I think, because there was a missing icon that appears before the Hawkeye icon in the previous War Table, showing that he comes after another DLC character. It'd be awesome if it was Spider-Man, but I don't think they'll show Spider-Man. I think they'll show it in a more PlayStation related stream rather than launch week for PlayStation, Xbox, and other players. So I don't think they show their first look at Spider-Man. And I think it's been rumored or leaked that Spider-Man is set to come out in March, I think, of 2021. Okay, I guess we just wait for Marvel. Now, I'll do the whole Chadwick Boseman um, tribute now. Now, if you guys aren't aware, as I mentioned, Chadwick Boseman passed away. The actor who portrayed Jackie Robinson in 42, and he's played um, uh, he played recently in Spike Lee's The Five Bloods as Storm and Norman, and he's well known for T'Challa, aka Black Panther. So let's just read uh, the tweet sent out by his family. It is with immeasurable grief that we confirm the passing of Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016 and battled with it these last 4 years as it progressed to stage 4. A true fighter, Chadwick persevered through it all and brought you many of the films you have come to love so much. From Marshall to The Five Bloods, August Wilson's Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, which is gonna be Chadwick's final film role, set to release on Netflix. No official release date yet, and several more. All were filmed during and between countless surgeries and chemotherapy. It was the honor of his career to bring King T'Challa to life in Black Panther. He died in his home with his wife and family by his side. The family thanks you for your love and prayers and asks you to continue to respect their privacy during this difficult time. Now, when I saw this, I think I saw a news report before I saw the official tweet, and I was shocked. I sent it immediately over to my friend. It was completely shocking. Then I started tearing because I really like Chadwick Boseman. I was a fan of his roles in the movies he made, acted in. So it came really as a surprise, and it showed he filmed majority of his current films, like a lot of films during his colon cancer. So like movies like I think a bit of Civil War, Black Panther, then you got Marshall, then The Five Bloods, and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, all during the time he had stage 3 colon cancer. Yet he continued acting for us and hid his illness to the public. It just a very emotional. Okay, here's the countdown to war table. We have 25 minutes. But let's go back. Then, as you can see, he had a huge impact. Him as Black Panther, especially because it brought a huge representation, especially to POC children who rarely seen superheroes that look like them. And losing Chadwick Boseman, in a way, is losing Black Panther, like their children's heroes. And I really loved seeing T'Challa, especially Chadwick Boseman bringing Black Panther to life. Because I'm a Pakistani, and I haven't seen in the Western media superheroes that look like me. Yet Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther was the closest one yet, and his entry as T'Challa opens the door for many other superheroes, uh, uh, which are more diverse and can look like me. We're getting a Miss Marvel show. She's Pakistani, and that hugely Black Panther played a huge factor into Miss Marvel becoming a reality, Shang-Chi becoming a reality. As Simu Liu said in his tweet, if you go over, I want to be crystal clear. Without Chadwick and what he gave to his character, there is no Shang-Chi, period. My career rides on the coattails of a great man. So as you can see, he opened the door for diverse superheroes. Now, if you switch over to Marvel Studios. Now we'll check the tribute to Chadwick Boseman later on, but let's see the tweet. Our hearts are broken and our thoughts are with Chadwick Boseman's family. Your legacy will live on forever. Rest in peace. And if we go to DC Comics, even tweeted out about Chadwick Boseman. Here we go. To a hero who transcends universes, Wakanda forever, rest in power, Chadwick. Which is a, forget about rivalry with other media and stuff, but this is really shows the impact of Chadwick Boseman, throughout the comic book fandom especially. Now, if you talk about the director of Black Panther, Ryan Coogler's statement on the legacy of Chadwick Boseman, let's just look over. Now, here, Ryan Coogler offers his condolences to Chadwick Boseman's family. Then moving on, Ryan Coogler talks about how the casting of T'Challa was passed on to him, by Marvel and the Russo brothers from Civil War onto Black Panther, which he's forever grateful for. Now, if we talk about here how Chadwick, in a way, made Ryan Coogler realize how graceful he was. Let's look over here. Chad and John Carney, who portrayed T'Chaka in Civil War and Black Panther. So during Civil War, Chad and John began conversing in a language that Ryan Coogler never heard, but sounded familiar. But he felt it was ancient, powerful, and African. So Ryan Coogler, asked around, and one of the producers said the language spoken was Zohas. And Zosa, apologies on the mispronunciation. I'm probably mispronouncing it. But no offense. I just need to clean my glasses. It's just fogging up a bit. Yeah. So that realized that Chadwick Boseman decided to what he wanted to do the scene in Zosa, in that language, and learnt about it because he wanted to bring African into it. And I think I even read that I think Marvel originally wanted Chadwick with a British accent, but Chadwick Boseman didn't want it because he didn't want it to sound like Wakanda has been conquered or colonized before. So that's what his goal was in having a African accent. Now, if we go and Ryan Coogler does state in his statement that he wasn't privy to the details of Chadwick's illness, and then he realized that all the time that Chadwick was living with his illness, knowing Ryan didn't knew about the illness that Chadwick had. And I think Ryan Coogler says it perfectly. Chadwick was a caretaker, a leader, and a man of faith, dignity and pride. He shielded his collaborators from his suffering. which is an emotional line. Then I think we should finish off his Ryan's statement on his final paragraph. In African cultures, we often refer to loved ones that have passed on as ancestors. Sometimes you are genetically related, sometimes you are not. I had the privilege of directing scenes of Chad's character T'Challa communicating with the ancestors of Wakanda. We were in Atlanta, in an abandoned warehouse with blue screens and massive movie lights, but Chad's performance made it feel real. I think it was because from the time that I met him, the ancestors spoke through him. It's no secret to me now how he was able to skillfully portray some of our most notable ones. I have no doubt that he will live on and continue to bless us with more, but it's with a heavy heart and a sense of deep gratitude to have ever been in his presence that I have to reckon with the fact that Chad is an ancestor now, and I know that he will watch over us until we meet again. Is a beautiful statement that Ryan Coogler wrote out about Chadwick Boseman. I highly suggest you guys reading out the whole uh, statement to yourself. You can pause this video, look up the articles. There's many. It's been written up on, I'm reading on the Marvel site, or you can check on Variety, Deadline, or other trade or other news sites, I guess. You know, Chadwick Boseman's untimely death, well, to us publicly, felt very shocking, surreal. Didn't it? It still doesn't feel real to me, because Chadwick Boseman passed away at the age of 43, which is still young, and he still had a huge way to go with his career. But with his representational roles he's appeared in movies, he will always stay as an icon and a legend to everyone. And that's my tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Now, I don't know how I can, transition from my tribute to Chadwick Boseman to the stream for Marvel's Avengers, but, it just feels weird. But I really hope Chadwick Boseman is looking down with, a smile at what he's accomplished in his career so far. And as a human, he, as everyone, his co-stars or any person that knew him been saying that he was a graceful and bright person. Now, I think... Hey, wait, I'm not on the stream. What? The Marvel's Avengers stream. Where is the Marvel's Avengers stream? PlayStation 5, breathtaking immersion. Interesting, I lost the stream for Marvel's Avengers. History, what's my history? There we go. Okay, we have 15 minutes. Okay, so it seems like the stream will be in 180p. And meanwhile, while that's going on, I'm just going to check Twitter. Adam Driver to star in Sony sci-fi thriller 65 from A Quiet Place writers with Sam Raimi producing. It was Zendaya's birthday. I'm not sure due to my time zone, but it could have been on the 31st August or today on the 1st of September. Zendaya. 1st of September, so today. And she's 24. And David Benioff, D.B. Weiss, the co-creators of I think they're the sole creators of the Game of Thrones TV adaptation. and Alexander Wu are set to develop the Free Body Problem for Netflix. The story will follow humanity's first contact with an alien civilization. Oh yeah, DB Weiss and David Benioff, they signed a Netflix deal a while ago, right? And I think that was the reason why the Star Wars trilogy got canned. I could be wrong about that. Well, the reasoning why the Star Wars trilogy got, canned. Here's the first concept art for Yoda in Star Wars The High Republic. Yo, Yoda be looking dapper, yo. I really like his High Republic outfit. Now, here's, Michael B. Jordan also spoke out and honored Chadwick Boseman in a statement by saying, well, let's read this statement that discussing film highlighted. When I was 16 years old, you paved the way for me. You showed me how to be better, on a purpose, and create legacy. And whether you've known it or not, I've been watching, learning, and constantly motivated by your greatness. And, Chadwick also did say, of which my favorite quote would be, to Chadwick Boseman is, I'm dedicating the rest of my days to live the way you did. Another emotional, statement towards Chadwick Boseman. Into the Spider-Verse 2 is ramping up production as head of story Octavio Rodriguez has begun work on the film. Awesome. I'm too excited for Into the Spider-Verse 2. An interesting thing, we haven't heard any updates to the spin-off movies being made, in the Spider-Verse franchise, as well as the TV animation. Sorry for that. Mispronounced it. The TV animation. Whoa, can I not say animation? Okay, and Phil Lord and Christopher Miller inked a deal with Sony to make TV shows, I think animations, maybe live action, around Spider-Verse or Spider characters. But we haven't heard any updates from those in a while now. So I wonder what's going around there. Oh, no news about Adam Driver, huh? Tales of Terror, Issue 1 wherein by Mike Crome for Zenoscope. I guess we can check over to Reddit. We still have a while to go. 10 minutes left, but we're getting closer to the war table. Can't wait to learn about new information about Marvel's Avengers and mostly about the endgame content or post-release content. I doubt we're gonna get majority of the endgame content in this stream, because I think the developers have said that they will continue having war table streams even after the launch. Oh, that's an awesome Cyclops art by Pierre Nagayan. As you guys don't know, Cyclops is my favorite mutant. But I think I've probably mentioned it in one of my streams. Reflection, that looks creepy. A horror short film. Never hike. Oh wait, I completely forgot. I did want to check out the Chadwick Boseman tribute to no, Marvel's tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Let's head here. Let's check Marvel. I don't. Oh wait, it's here. How long do we have? 8 minutes. You know what? I'll let this fully play out without me commentating. I think it's worth it without, hearing me talk over it. So I'll just let it play out for you guys.
It was Chadwick Boseman's performance in 42 that really made us take a second look. There is such an honor and dignity to the way that he played Jackie Robinson that we knew we needed for the character of T'Challa, the Prince of Wakanda.
Chadwick is an amazing actor and we thought would fit perfectly with the MCU.
Black Panther himself, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick, he has a lot of depth. It was amazing as an audience member to look into his eyes and see what's going on.
We must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe.
A lot of the things about the character are also true about Chad. He's very knowledgeable. He's an athlete, a martial artist. He's had a lot of experience playing roles that come with a lot of weight, So I think he has a person, he has a guy, has a lot of weight to him. I think he brings all of that stuff to the role, but not to mention that he's incredibly gifted as an actor and as a performer, and also as a storyteller in his own right.
I am not king of all people. I am king of Wakanda. And it is my responsibility to make sure our people are safe.
Because he is so prepared as an actor, and because his character is sort of flawless on set, it forced the other actors who had scenes with him to kind of raise their game and go, okay, this guy is not taking anything for granted. He's really leaving it all out there. So we have to keep up with him.
What doesn't Chadwick bring to the character? I mean, he's regal and grounded, and he brings a gravitas to it. So all of this feeds his T'Challa, and I think he wore the crown with dignity.
I've known him since I was about like 17, so I've known him for a really long time. Back in New York, he did the work, obviously. I just think he did an incredible job being true to the character.
Wakanda forever!
I had a great time with Chadwick. Just warmth and camaraderie. Came into it, of course, with a great deal of respect for his previous work. So when I looked at him with proud eyes, they were as mother and also as comrade and colleague and Angela. It is your time to be king.
Chadwick is just a powerhouse. He's so talented. Every single movie he's made, there's kind of this internal, almost nobility.
The Black Panther has been the protector of Wakanda for generations.
He's such a soulful actor and so professional, so present, really gives so much to the other person, and he's awesome. And his presence on set, I think, raises the stakes a little bit for everybody.
Chadwick he's a really smart, interesting, dynamic guy, and I think he was not overwhelmed, but very surprised and somewhat taken aback by the amount of love. It's ceased to become just about how well he inhabited the role and all that stuff. It's become part of our culture just as a symbol.
This welcome is one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced. it's fun to watch just what it means to people. At times, like in my head, I'll be like, well, what does this do for the world? Like, actually, what is it? You know, is it actually valuable in this climate? And I have to say, yes, it actually is. Not because it makes people escape. I think when done right, it gives people hope. I found that it means a lot.
Well, what a beautiful tribute made by Marvel for Chadwick Boseman. And this statement is true. Chadwick Boseman will always be my king. And all I can say is rest in power, king. And it's beautiful, and I'm glad, people recognize Chadwick Boseman for his part in representation for people of color. Now we have 3 minutes to go, so we're almost there for the Marvel's Avengers War Table stream. Now, for Chadwick's tribute is right up there with Stanley's tribute from Marvel, which both tribute I really adore. And I apologize, going into stream talking about something this heavy with you guys. I know maybe some of you, maybe majority of you, are still emotional or reeling in from the loss of Chadwick Boseman. But I just wanted to appreciate Chadwick Boseman my own way into showing how much I love him as an actor, as a person, and his portrayal as T'Challa, aka Black Panther. It seems like Marvel Entertainment's War Table stream went live. I thought it was gonna start straight at 6. Okay, I don't mind doing full screen. Just gonna keep the volume low for the video so you guys can hear me, talking over, reacting to it, but at the same time, listen to the video at the same time. Oh yeah, I also said I wanted to talk about The Last of Us Part 2 and begin. So what I just wanted to say, I completed the game on Grounded Plus and Permadeath by chapter just an hour ago. So I'm finally done with the game, and I really fucking love the game. I had fun with it, and I've done 2.5 playthroughs for the game. Now I wonder if the faction standalone or maybe even a DLC to The Last of Us Part 2 will come out. Not certain, although there's been leaks for the factions, but there's rumors that it's going to be released standalone for the next year for PS5 and maybe potentially PS4. Alright guys, we got 30 seconds to go. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Alright, are we going to start off with a trailer? Oh yes, like many of you, we were shocked and saddened by Chadwick Boseman's passing. As members of the global Marvel family, our thoughts are with his loved ones in this difficult time. Please join us for a moment of silence in memoriam. Marvel's Avengers fans, out of respect for our fallen true hero, we have altered what we are showing today. We know you understand and are with us in commemorating him. Are we getting a Black Panther reveal in honor of Chadwick Boseman? Wakanda Forever. We will post a 4K version of the show directly following the stream. Okay, we are getting a trailer. Of a new character? Oh no, previously on. Alright, we're getting a recap.
This is an example of a hero mission showcasing
I wish they had a caption though.
harm challenge rooms are a great place to hone your combat skills.
Just want to let you guys know I do have a playthrough for Marvel's Avengers when it was in beta. Check it out on my YouTube channel if you want to see me play, in one of the harm challenges, well, the first harm challenge and the story missions that was available in the beta.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the beta.
Alright, that was the recap.
Oh my god, I was sick.
Look at her. Look at my girl.
I'm giving this it's so cinematic.
Like, this game's gonna dominate my life. Like, this is what I want out of this experience.
Jeremy, right? I didn't know he commented on it.
I'm ready, dude.
Uncaged Games. I grew up watching him, especially his Dead Rising 3 videos, and of course his Batman Arkham and Injustice videos. And Brie Larson, her tweet got pretty big as well.
Welcome to our special launch edition of Marvel's Avengers War Table. We are just days away from launch, and many of you are already playing the game with early access. That means you could be playing the full game right now instead of watching this stream. August was a big month for us. Millions of you joined the beta and were among the first.
Now obviously I'm not currently playing the game. I haven't pre-ordered the game. I'm planning to wait a few weeks because I don't have the money for it yet. But I do plan on buying Marvel's Avengers and do a playthrough. Day one.
Deeper into the Avengers initiative and
Operations.
which are larger content drops involving new stories and new heroes. We'll also talk about endgame content and give you a first look at Mega Hives.
Mega Hives. And they didn't show the fourth one.
On day one. On day one, most of you will want to start with the full single-player campaign to be among the first to uncover the many mysteries and secrets in Marvel's Avengers before the spoilers start to appear. That includes playing new origin stories for key characters like Miss Marvel and M.O.D.O.K, and finally finding out the answers to your burning questions, such as, where is Nick Fury? Why is Hulk all bruised and bearded? And of course, what really happened at A-Day? If you want to jump right into the Avengers initiative to begin leveling up your favorite Avenger in single or multiplayer missions, by starting on day one, you can earn special rewards just for our players at launch. And you can access the Avengers initiative and play in parallel with your campaign. So you can go play with your friends and then come back and pick up right where you left off. From the moment you touch the game, starting with everyone who joined the beta, you are influencing the future of Marvel's Avengers.
I'm way too focused on what she's saying. Oh, wait. Did Thor hit that bubble gum?
Means being the first to find Marvel's Avengers secrets, and this game is
Oh, that looks dope. So yeah, we didn't get. Oh, damn, Hulk! It's only gonna be a show off. So alright, they did cut some things out from A-Day. So what I played in the beta wasn't the whole thing.
Of iconic content as of its birthday yesterday, August 31st. Happy birthday, Marvel! Marvel's Avengers has great daily and weekly gameplay loops, and understanding these is an effective way to
Crystal Dynamics.
There are daily and weekly content resets, and the war table is also dynamic. Some missions and rewards cycle in and out during your play session, some rotate daily, while others will only appear over the weekend, like AIM's Secret Lab, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Here's another pro tip. There are 2 factions, each with 8 assignments and 1 villain sector per day. That's almost 20 small objectives. Make sure to go grab all your faction dailies when you log in, because they can be completed as you play through other missions. In-game vendors are also important to pay attention to. Each has an inventory that rotates.
Oh yeah, I haven't talked to any of the vendors yet because I didn't complete every single mission during the beta.
Cosmetic vendors
I just focused on just the hero missions.
The vendors have a stock of outfits, emotes, and nameplates that rotate once per day. You can unlock these cosmetics with units you earn by opening strongboxes, which are found throughout missions.
Also need to pay attention to the things behind the screen.
Provide epic showdowns in boss fights that you'll want to keep coming back to, especially the closer your heroes get to the game's launch power level cap of 150. Uncover the secret
150 power level cap.
If you can.
I don't know what I got up to in my beta playthrough.
Nick Fury vanished after A.I.M, but before that, he set up hidden shield vaults around the world. You can unlock these treasure troves of resources, weapons, and secrets. That is, if you can locate their coordinates within a mission when they appear. A few curious beta players found one of these secrets.
Yo, Lejeune here. This is 100% real. We have found a secret vault mission in Marvel's Avengers in the beta.
I found the same. Yeah, I found one in my playthrough.
Marvel's Avengers features more than 50 enemy types inspired by classic designs from the comics, many of which come directly from the ranks of Advanced Idea Mechanics, also known as A.I.M.
Yo, I first got exposed to A.I.M in Marvel Superhero Squad, the game on the PSP, the PlayStation Portable. I think I still got the game.
To adaptoids, technologically advanced robots imbued with superpowers harvested from heroes and Inhumans. Rounding out their arsenal is the monotronic Exo, A.I.M's first foray into exosuits. We took heavy inspiration from this design from Quintronic Man, a 5-person exosuit developed by A.I.M that first appeared in The Incredible Hulk 213.
Oh.
By leveraging A.I.M's cutting-edge technology, even human soldiers can stand toe-to-toe against the Avengers. But A.I.M isn't the only threat you'll face. The Watchdogs are a human terrorist organization built up in opposition to the perceived...
We haven't faced those enemy types yet. The Watchdogs, I mean. Ah, they're pulling it from even back then. I like that. They're pulling a lot from back in the day. Before my time.
Going to want to be among the first players to assemble your team and share the experience from the very start. And what's available on day one is truly only the beginning.
Yeah, there was this day one patch, right? Fixing a lot of the problems that was present in the beta.
Beyond day one, the Avengers initiative is at the heart of this larger world. Here you can continue to hone your team while playing through an interconnected series of stories, missions, and personal hero arcs. Some of these have a more immediate and ongoing impact on how you'll play, like events. Events are one way we're keeping the Avengers initiative fresh and new. Some events will take place over a week, and others will be seasonal. Some will have cosmetics and gear that are only available to earn for a limited time. Getting in from the beginning ensures you are there for all of them.
Oh, that for Felix dope. Same with the Black Panther, not Black Panther, apologies. Black Widow. I think I brought that skin at the end of my beta playthrough.
Led by none other than Commander Maria Hill. Available shortly after launch, the substation opens up as a social space after temporal anomalies begin forming across the world. You'll have to help Maria Hill investigate the source of these disturbances, known as tachyons.
Oh, that's a different mission type. Like side-scrolling-esque gameplay. Oh, oh shit, that's a repaint of the classic Iron Man skin. That looked dope.
Behold the Mega Hive. A weekly mission type, Mega Hives will put your full roster to the test as you fight your way through a gauntlet of descending floors packed with enemies. The farther you go, the higher the difficulty goes up. When one hero falls, the next in your roster taps in. But once all your heroes are defeated, you'll have to start over from the very beginning.
God damn.
How far can you go into Mega Hives? A.I.M's Secret Lab is one of the truest tests of endgame team play. It's a mission you can't even access until you've reached the upper end of power level caps. It requires advanced tactics and the full cooperation of a seasoned 4-player team.
So I wonder how long it would take to get to the power cap. Could be, you know, from 100 hours to maybe 500 hours,
The Avengers
maybe
Initiative
less,
will
maybe
also
more.
evolve over time with the addition of new heroes, villains, regions, and gear for years to come. Each of these additions combine and build over time to a much larger series of story arcs. We've previously talked a lot about missions, but now let's take a look at operations, starting with a new hero story that we can't wait to tell you
A
about.
new hero story for Black Panther. Apologies for Black Widow. Oh no, for Hawkeye. Alright, we're gonna get our first gameplay for Hawkeye.
Avengers, good. There's someone who wants to talk to you.
Yeah. Oh, Kate Bishop.
Looks like some of you know Kate Bishop. Oh, we've met.
That's damn. So apparently these characters will have echo fighters that be similar, but still, not similar at the same time.
What happened to Director Fury after A-Day? We stumbled on this Tachyon project, and then Clint was gone too. What the hell is that?
Our guest finally agreed to help. Remember what's riding on this.
Easy, Doc. Deal's a deal. I'll do my part.
Oh, who is Clint talking to?
Okay, how's this?
I am Thor, god of thunder.
That is not what I sound like.
Kate Bishop taking aim.
Big post-launch operation. It directly advances the story starting at the conclusion of the Reassemble campaign. We are so excited to share that the first Avenger to join our expanded roster is Kate Bishop. We love Kate. She's smart, incredibly talented, and a master archer. Given the strong connection and friendship between Kate and Clint, we knew we couldn't do one without the other. Taken together, we like to think of their individual hero operations as a double feature. For some background,
As a double feature.
the original Hawkeye took on Kate as a protege. But in many ways, Kate is the mature one. She is like the smarter younger sister who has to clean up the messes of her reckless older brother. In the Taking Aim operation, you'll get a new hero, Kate Bishop, complete with her own set of skills, gear, and moves to unlock and master just like the core launch hero.
So different from Hawkeye as well? I mean from Clint?
And villain that adds to the ever-expanding Avengers Initiative experience. While operations are a way to introduce new heroes, villains, and more story, they can also add new regions to the globe. These larger expansions combine
Shield Substation Zero. Taking Aim campaign 1 to 4 players.
to grow and improve well past the Reassemble storyline.
Oh, they covered that name. Future.
And Clint in the future.
In 4. I couldn't read it, the last word.
Experience ready for you to dive into on day one. You've seen the beta. You've seen what's coming day one. You've seen what's coming after launch. The journey has just begun. Players can jump into this world today. Join us, assemble your team, and take your first steps into Marvel's Avengers. In our
Have you?
next war table, you can be the one telling this
Oh,
story.
the next
We'll
war
recap
table.
where launch has taken us, where we're going next, and showcase the amazing feats of heroism you've performed. So please send us your coolest clips, show off your best builds, your favorite hero customizations, and your strongest online co-op team. Maybe we'll feature you in our next war table. We can't wait to show the world what you're doing. Thanks again for believing in us and always telling us what you think. We're listening and committed to making Marvel's Avengers your favorite superhero game for years to come.
I did like this war table. It did show us, I'd say quite a bit about the endgame content. Now, I'm just gonna pause once it's over. Oh, what do we have here? Some artworks. Now, Kate Bishop being in this game, and they did say she will have her own unique sets of abilities and skills from the other Avengers, but I'm not sure if that also means different from Clint. But there was a rumor where each of the characters will have eco fights that are similar but also different, will have different abilities and skills. For example, there was a rumor that with Iron Man, you would also get a War Machine. So if you wanted to play Iron Man, but someone took Iron Man, you can play someone who's similar, War Machine, but still has his own unique set of skills. So I kind of wish they showed, I think, equal fires for the current, characters that we have, along with, Kate Bishop for Hawkeye. But I liked what I saw. I think that's it. I wonder how long this will play out. Doesn't seem to be ending. I don't know if something's gonna happen after this. I mean, I could try to refresh. Alright, while that plays out, let's check Reddit. What's Reddit's opinion on this new war table? Did they announce when's the next war table? I think so far they've done each month. So the next one would be in October. But I don't know if they said exactly what date. Play Avengers. Play Avengers. New. Well, he will get his answer through this war table. Starting now. It makes sense because I thought the Black Panther insignia they showed in the beginning was like they could have showed one from the from the comics or from the movies, but it looks like something they designed. So it looked like they shifted away from showing Black Panther. Yeah, from what I got from the war table stream is that Kate Bishop and Clint Barton will be released in the same DLC pack. So definitely very mixed opinions. I was fine with it because at first it did seem they had plans to show Black Panther, maybe as well, or maybe just him and swapped out for Kate Bishop. But I did like they showed off Kate Bishop, and from what I got, they did mention that she's gonna be different to Clint, right? And that they both will be released at the same time, not like close together, just at the same time. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's just check Twitter. Twitter's just gonna be negative a lot. As a master archer, Kate has the smarts, the talent, and the way attitude that makes any enemy she faces quiver in fear. I'm gonna have to post the trailer later on to my Insta page. New Jamie Foxx show ordered by Netflix. Netflix orders father-daughter comedy series Dad Stop Embarrassing Me from Jamie Foxx. Does that also feature his daughter? Corinne Foxx. But will she star in it? Stars Jamie Foxx. So who's portraying his daughter? In tribute to Chadwick Boseman, AMC Theatres plans to re-release 42 in more than 300 theatres. And Jack Quaid cast in Scream reboot, aka Scream 5. I don't think the upcoming Scream reboot, they say, is a reboot. Didn't they say it's a continuation? Especially since they're bringing most of the actors back from, the previous movies. A new trailer for No Time to Die will release on Thursday. Are they gonna push, I think it was originally supposed to come out in November, right? I think. And didn't get pushed back to November of next year. Are they pushing it back above due to Corona? Seems like apparently getting alright, I don't know, in some parts of the world. No Time to Die. Alright, No Time to Die was originally scheduled for release in April 2020. Okay, in April, but was postponed worldwide. Scheduled to release 12th of November 2020. Okay, so it is supposed to come out this year in November. Alright, it makes sense why it's getting a trailer now. I thought it was in November of next year. A new poster for No Time to Die. We start the stream with a thin tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Rest in power. Okay, I think pretty much that's it. The launch power level cap is 150. So we'll obviously, increase as more content comes in. Reddit. Oh yeah, wait. And Never Hike Alone team returns with new winter set fan film Never Hike in the Snow. I've seen Never Hike Alone. I really liked the fan film for the Friday the 13th franchise. So I'll check Never Hike in the Snow. Maybe after the stream. Who knows? If I remember. Cinderella has been added to Disney Plus as of today. I think the UK already has the movie. A Nightmare on Elm Street. This poster looks banging. Catwoman by Jenny Frison. I really like her outfit in this one, in the current, Rebirth universe. Yeah, I got some subreddits that I follow that can be almost NSFW. Whoa, NSFS, not safe for streaming. Carmilla fan art. And that's it. That's all I can say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys did, please let's bring this up. So thanks for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the stream, or drop a dislike if you guys didn't. Leave a comment, positive or negative, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me to show support that you guys want more content from me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys next time on the next stream or video, whatever it is. Just see you guys next time when I'm recording or streaming. I think I was being redundant there. Okay, peace out and stay safe, guys.